So when do we start this episode?
Yeah, we can,
because we haven't said a usable thing yet.
Yes, that's true. How? What else is popping on in your world,
Dave? So what's going
Dave?
on? So you born and raised in Cherry Hill. Now, Cherry Hill is often referred to by which high school folks went through there? East or West, right?
Yeah.
And you went to which one?
West.
You went to Cherry Hill West.
The founders of J-Date is
what's the
Jewish dating? Yeah.
He went to Cherry Hill West?
I assume, right?
East is considered the Jewier of the sides.
But you live right now with a lot of Orthodox Jews. But
the street I live on is, right near that the rabbinical school. So they're all rabbis, and I don't know what the fuck they are. I don't talk to them.
Are these the same group of fellers that get a lot of heat in Lakewood, New Jersey? Lakewood is very populated with Jewish folks, and I believe it's Orthodox Jew. And a lot of people say they're not the nicest people. Are these the same folks we're talking about?
I mean, maybe they're not. I guess they're different sects or what.
Different gangs.
I don't know if they know each other.
Are you even Jewish, dude? What do you even know about the faith?
I've never been bar mitzvahed. I just,
really.
Have you practiced anything like traditionally with the Jewish faith?
Cheapness.
Okay.
No, I don't believe in religion. I think it's all a sham.
But you were raised of that religion?
No.
No.
My mom's an atheist Jew as well.
Okay.
See, that's where it's interesting because
that doesn't make any sense. That's contradictory. She's an atheist Jew.
But
you asked if I could be half Jew, but it's a belief.
Right.
So is it a belief or a race? I'm always confused on this.
Yeah, people do say Judaism is a race.
They do. It's the only religion I know that has like a look.
No, what are you talking about? Islam?
Oh yeah, maybe yeah.
You don't assume.
Not nowadays.
That guy's head's just
Jews,
cold.
yeah, okay. As far as white people go, that has like a look. You can look at a person,
right?
Jew. Like I'm Italian, that should explain my big nose. But my nose has like a Jewy quality to it that people, even though my last name's Primiano, people look at me and say Jew.
Yeah. You could see an Irish Catholic guy, and you could see the alcoholism in their face. They'll go Irish
just
Catholic.
red.
If it's red,
just red and beat the fuck up and bad skin.
Mm-hmm. Are all Irish Catholic? There's no Irish Jews, right? What's Black Irish?
Black Irish.
There are some Black Irish. They live in Dublin. I know that.
But there's a term Black Irish. But I've heard white people refer to them like
that could just be a slur for Black people. That I don't know. I
think it's just Black people that are Irish.
I don't think it is.
No,
really.
I've heard. What's the fucking
Black and tans is what you're referring to?
No, you're making it a whole race thing now.
Black and tan. No. I think the black and tans is the conflict between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, because they're like two separate countries. Like Rory McIlroy is from Northern Ireland.
They're still beefing, right?
Are they another one of those Jews Hamas that are always going at it? Why those crazy kids?
They're still acting up over there.
It is because Northern Ireland's the Protestants, and then Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, is the Catholics.
God, you know what we should do? It's these religions that keep causing.
You never see an atheist punch an agnostic in the face.
Yeah,
you know?
very true.
I mean, they should get a free shot. Agnostic is so fucking on the fence pussy bullshit.
You got to pick a side, right?
It's just like, I'm too cool for it, but it'd be fucking sweet if that happened to me one day. Like I got to go to sky fucking paradise.
Right.
Do you think there's somewhere in some of those agnostic people that they just want to have that little glimmer of like, I had some faith in it a little bit, just in case it does come real?
Yeah.
And I think agnostic is what an atheist should be like 10 minutes before they die.
Yeah.
As like a coping mechanism.
Just to keep the door open in case.
Yeah, but other than that, you're fucking fickle. The atheist and agnostic should go to war with each other.
That would be a great war, wouldn't it? What do you think where would that take place? Is there a group of atheists and agnostics like in the U.S.? Where would the most of those?
Yeah, like because you can't have a holy land to fight. Like what's the most unholy land? That was
I don't know, Miami?
Ooh.
I was going to say Seattle.
I like Seattle better than Miami. Miami has too many people were threatened by it.
I'm just saying you're not going to find God in Miami.
No, you definitely wouldn't, but you wouldn't fight somebody because you'd show up in Miami and you'd have a...
Yeah, Miami's got they've got good sports to watch. Seattle doesn't have shit right now. Fucking let them fight in Seattle.
I'd have a
No, Miami's great. I'm just saying, like, there's so much going on that it's like you're not ever thinking about.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of atheist and agnostic folks there, but if I would go down there to try to fight an agnostic person, I would get distracted after a frozen margarita and a
exactly. Yeah,
bar.
Enjoy your time in Miami.
Yeah.
Destroy Seattle.
Yes, now that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of a city that you could definitely we could sacrifice Seattle to burn to the ground, and nothing would really,
I know Frazier's moved back to Boston. And there's nothing of value in Seattle
now,
anymore.
Amazon's there. Would that fuck anything up with you? If Amazon went under?
I wanna just shit. Oh, they're cool, but I like their television programming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when The Boys and Invincible run their courses, then fucking burn Amazon to the ground. But I don't want to see those shows go without a finale.
Yeah, those good shows.
Yeah, they do have some good ones there.
It seems like Amazon is starting to kind of be number one. Like, it was Netflix for a long time, and I feel like Amazon's putting out some stuff now where that's been my go-to lately.
Apple's got some. Netflix is just
stuff.
like, hey, we don't have anything of prestige left besides Stranger Things. Anyway, we're gonna do a 200% fucking increase of our prices.
Yeah. Netflix is the top dog as far as
true crime documentaries
every year. Well, as far as the price increases,
right.
they're leading the way as far as how much they do. Apple just increased theirs. Once one of them does it, the other ones then follow it.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix is trying to make up for all the years that they lost when everybody was just sharing
passwords.
300 million people were sharing the same account.
Yeah, and that's where Amazon has a pretty good area with that, because they are using people's Prime accounts, and no one's sharing their Amazon
That's
Prime.
true, because it's linked up to all your fucking purchases. I don't want anyone to have access to that.
Yeah, every time me and Sam go out, we get a notification if we're watching her nephews of them ordering a movie off of our Amazon account. Somebody just ordered Spider-Man No Way Home, and it's like,
oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's not even free on there, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Little fuckers.
They'll order it.
That's one thing Amazon gets me with, is that they are charging $2, $3, $4.99 for some movies that should be free on YouTube.
Yeah, I just had to do that with the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy. I had to spend $3 a pop on those.
Fuck.
Oh. I could have lent you the old school DVDs, extended
who has
versions.
a DVD player now?
Unless you have a
Do you have a PlayStation?
Yeah.
I do have an Xbox. I could have popped it.
So you have a DVD player.
Yeah, that's true. But I forgot about that.
But then you got to get the whole controller set up. I tried doing this the other day, and the batteries were dead in there because I hadn't turned it on for so long. But I was trying to run an old school DVD.
On the 4K TVs, the remote control works with your PlayStation now. I just found that out like 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow! I wonder if it's same with Xbox.
I don't know. I don't use inferior. I'm not going to be one of those guys. No,
I was going to ask.
I don't have fucking stock in either. I play one.
Yeah.
What do you play? PS5.
Yeah.
What are the coolest games on there? Because I've been it seems like all the best games are on PS5, which I don't have. But I'm like,
I did just rock out the new Spider-Man.
Like that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah,
is it cool?
It's therapeutic to just swing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're such a swinger, dude.
Yeah, he loves swinging.
I don't even have fucking woman one or whatever.
Now you could show up to a swingers party single and see what they do.
That's a dick move. Do you want to be that guy?
I was that guy on dog walker apps, treating them like dating apps back when I lived in Philly.
Yeah.
Just to see how pissed some of those women were. But
you make it. Wait, is it a dog walking dating? So you and your dogs show up, and you're dating the owner now?
Now, that would be a great idea. I would invest right now. But
I didn't know if that's what you're talking about.
No,
what the fuck is a dog walk? Like, so
until Dan shows up and the girl's like, for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, you have some 15-year-old girls show up because you're like, hey, I need you to walk my dog, and then there's no fucking dog, and it's just you fucking.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. That's where it wasn't a foolproof system, because you could get a teenager. But the idea
It was more
you
of
should
to
get
catch a predator system you were setting up.
Was I entrapping myself?
You were entrapping women into meeting you.
Well, no, I had a dog. I was just like, yeah, you can walk the dog, but like, let's have a coffee first.
Yeah.
Honestly, just you in a Wilford costume?
Yeah.
Let me go get the dog, and I come back downstairs in a costume.
So it's like a furry app.
Yeah, actually. That's probably what explains why Paul Carson showed up at my house.
Yeah.
That's who's on my show tomorrow. Oh, wait. This isn't going to air before tomorrow.
No.
Okay. Well, I hope you have watched that episode then.
Oh, with Paulie Cars?
Banger. It's a banger.
Paulie Cars. There we go.
I love how you looked at the camera like, this one's they're going to have to take out. I hope you watched that episode.
Fourth wall. Anyway.
Well, that's fantastic. But you grew up in Cherry Hill.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
you grew
about
up
that.
in Cherry Hill. Now, which of the 3 Cherry Hill zip codes did you grow up in? 08002, 3, or 4?
Who cares?
I was 3-4. Now I'm 0-2.
Now he's an 02. See that?
This has
They
been
did
something.
shift it. They did shift it at
Wait,
one
they
point.
shifted the zoning of the zip codes?
But I was firmly, wherever I was firm in my fucking.
I can feel listeners dropping off as we talk more and more about zip codes.
Anytime something that involves something that is in my realm of autism, I have to bring it up. And for some reason,
I mean, yeah, they're watching a South Jersey themed podcast.
Yeah,
we're gonna start getting into the Cherry Hill mayors, the Miss New Jersey pageant winners.
I can't wait to learn about them myself.
Yeah.
Could you? I don't know the mayor of my town.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you know yours.
No,
I've never voted in
I
my
barely
life.
know the governor.
Yeah.
Is it still Murphy?
Yeah, dude. Did you see?
All right. I was not sure.
Old Murph Dog caught some heat the other week. Did you see that he got some heat about spending $12,000 at Taylor Swift concerts?
No.
Yeah.
So
What
isn't
happened?
that the normal price?
Well, he essentially no. He on food and beverage alone, and he requested to be part of his expense budget for the year.
Oh,
So taxpayer dollars technically are now funding. I actually have the article pulled up right here. Spent $12,000 from taxpayer finance expense accounts on stadium events. One of it was $1,000 at a Taylor Swift concert in 2018 on food and beverage. Now, you would think that spending $1,000 on food and beverage at MetLife Stadium for a Taylor Swift concert would be like 3 beers. But
Yeah.
I was trying to do the math in my head, and I was like, that sounds like maybe he just bought out a press box and got it catered.
Wait, and then so he used, like, they paid for all that. Like, the government paid for all that, and he was like, this is part of my expenses for the year.
They initially denied it, and then he included it in his own personal expense budget, which does come from taxpayer dollars. For the governor, I guess he has an expense
and
budget.
does he get like a Secret Service detail too?
That would be nice. Yeah, been better than Taylor Swift's.
She's
No.
uncanceled. Yeah, I mean, maybe you just don't get canceled when it's attached to her now. She fucking
You can't.
high-fived a sex predator in that fucking club box.
Wait, really?
At the cheese. Yeah, Jackson Mahomes,
Oh,
who was arrested
yeah.
recently for sexual assault.
Was he? Ooh.
And he danced on some player's grave. He fucking can't get canceled.
He's Patrick Mahomes' younger brother that does all the TikTok shit, right?
Yeah, and he has a real sense of entitlement about it too. Yeah.
Oh, man. And now, was he a college athlete, or was he?
No, I think he's
can't imagine.
I think he's strictly just a TikTok guy riding off his brother's coattails. But that box to watch him and the wife with Taylor Swift, who it clearly seems like it's a whole coordinated PR event of them like making up handshakes and stuff, is pretty unbearable to watch.
Yes. And it's ruining football. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I was going to ask it, work my way back to that, because you are an Eagles fan. You got the hat on right here as well. Taylor Swift is often seen in the box with Mrs. Kelsey, who,
Doesn't look that enamored with. Yeah, she's like.
Have you seen the interviews? Like, she was doing an interview with somebody, and they're like, "So, like, what?" They're really trying to dig in on, like, what do you think of Taylor Swift? And she's like, "She's all right."
Yeah. I mean, I don't
She seems
personally
like she
believe
hates
in.
her.
Yeah, she doesn't like when Taylor she looks annoyed when Taylor like when fucking Travis scores a touchdown in a game that's already 40-7.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. Don't
Yeah.
get this fucking riled up for it. Like, you're looking like a stat chaser. Okay.
Yeah.
T Swift is such an amazing strategist, like with how she's globally just taken over so many things. I really wouldn't put it past her and her team if this was a coordinated PR event where they're like, what market have you not tapped into enough? All the NFL dudes, like, let's have you date. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that is really what's happening.
That dude's fucking plowing. That dude.
I'm not disputing
he's
that.
got a fucking log. He's
he definitely has a log. I'm
we
sure.
gotta watch her dance moves at the next video. She's fucking wobbling around up there.
Right. Yeah, she had to cancel the rest of her tour
Because she went for the little Dick Hemsworth, but she fucking went for a fucking man Dick Kelsey.
That must be why. Yeah, it's like, hey, my husband.
Oh, and I'm thinking of Miley Cyrus anyway. She's the one that dated the Hemsworth.
Oh yeah,
right?
I just assumed that Taylor Swift at some point dated a Hemsworth because she's dated so many celebrities.
My head
but she
immediately-
doesn't. Yeah, she's too big to settle for fucking anybody under Chris. Right.
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah.
so. I feel like that she went with Travis over Jason Kelsey, because like at least Travis doesn't like sing Christmas albums,
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, but maybe that's why Taylor Swift is often not seen leaving the press conferences or press boxes after the games. Not press box, just box suites inside of popcorn machines, right? Is that I always see the TikTok things like they hide her inside of a box and push her out, and they just don't want to see her limping away because of the night before.
Because of that dick, and
yeah. So it's funny though because she does definitely play into that. She knows the camera's on her. She knows that Tony Romo is reading the stats of when she's at the games versus when she's not.
Here's the other thing: how many girlfriends go to every single game?
My parents wouldn't come to every single game of mine.
How many stand-up shows is Rachel going to see yet these days?
She finds excuses to not go to them.
That's what
Did she go to the Germany game? I didn't watch the Germany game.
I don't know.
My wife or Taylor Swift?
Either.
Oh, wait. wait. The Chiefs just played in Germany against Buffalo. No,
That's right.
Miami.
Which means they're not taking the side of the Jews.
So wait.
Do you guys know about Germany? Do you know about Germany's history with the Jews?
Let us catch up.
I was pretty surprised to hear about this.
Yeah. Let us catch up. At the turn of the 19th century, there was this feller named Adolf.
Now, is that based on a true story?
Yeah. Growing up, I thought we were just reading fiction novels.
Yeah, I'd hate to watch a fucking cool style of facial hair go out because of a fictional character.
Yeah.
Especially those outfits that they wore, uniforms.
Dude, they were so clean.
Damn, they were
so
sharp.
clean. The
Hugo
fucking
Boss, yeah.
The red complemented the fucking the brown perfectly.
Yeah.
Wasn't Adidas another Nazi founded company?
All day I dream. They had Kanye for a while.
I was just gonna say. Yeah.
No, they're all day I dream about Semitism. though. That's what that stands for, right?
That's what they had to release that statement when they were, the whole Kanye thing came out. They're like, hey, just wait a second here.
Yeah.
Were they reconnecting with him? Did I hear that rumor?
I think no. I think they've just been bringing up stories like he came into his meeting and made the Jewish board of directors all put their hand on Mein Kampf and kiss it or whatever, and they all did. They all care about the almighty their bottom line Jews.
Yeah. They were like, as long as we get to keep the Yeezys.
Good read right here. Good read.
No, I was gonna say, would it turn into like there was a documentary, I believe it was on Prime, on Michael Jordan when he was signing with like a team. It was all around Nike. Do you think Kanye would do that with other shoe companies? Is that something he would consider if Adidas isn't going to take him back?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, like, who wouldn't? Who doesn't just follow where the money's at?
Is this when Jordan had his Hitler mustache phase? Or he did that for Hanes.
Yeah, it was Hanes. Yeah,
he tried to bring it back, and if anybody had a chance of bringing the Hitler mustache back, it was MJ, and even he couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it. Who do you think would have the best shot nowadays to be able to make
Taylor
it happen?
Swift, honestly.
Oh man,
there we go.
No, because she's too Aryan though. Like it'd have to be. I don't think
Hitler's
it could be someone.
dream.
Yeah. She's already got the blonde hair, blue eyes. So I feel like
maybe Mahomes' wife. She's blonde though. She got blue eyes.
She's not. You think
nobody
people
cares about Mahomes' wife?
People don't like her already.
Yeah.
You think a Hitler mustache is going to help her case?
Is she a well disliked woman?
Very disliked.
My first introduction to her was her. Like during, I guess, the win to go to the Super Bowl, and then she just started dumping liquid on all the people sitting in the freezing cold underneath her box.
Yeah. God. And you see the videos. I think maybe I watched a little bit of it in. I don't know if it was Hard Knocks or the Kelsey documentary, but they constantly show her in the box, and she's just like, "Let's fucking go."
She's got a terrible accent. She's all these haters out here.
I'm like,
where is she from?
Who cares?
Who gives
It's where
a
she's
shit?
going that I'm interested in. Fucking away.
Yeah. Get her
to jail with the brother.
Yeah. Oh man.
But he's out. He's fucking partying with Taylor Swift now.
Yeah. So did he get convicted on charges and then just got out on bail?
I don't know. I saw him.
He's definitely out.
Yeah. He's
you're right. He's for sure out. But I'm wondering, like, did the charges get dropped, or did he just like
pending a court date? He's got to come back, something like that.
They told you, Patrick, you got to lose to the Broncos, and we'll fucking. That's the only way to explain that, right?
Yeah, basically. That was a good way of putting it. What a fucking scam that was.
How about that Birds game last night, dog?
Oh, they need to stop making me fucking shaving
Kill
years
yourself.
off my
Every game has been very very exciting, but
but they're all
nerve-wracking.
Stupid decisions. You're 3rd and 3. Do 2 tush pushes in a row.
Yeah. And they threw a deep ball on that one right down the sideline.
They do the same shit again. It's division rivals. They fucking could put the game away 5 minutes earlier, and then they decide.
Yeah. The one thing I can't stand, which was clearly evident in the Dallas's last drive in the fourth quarter there, when every team goes into what the announcers will call a prevent defense, like just prevent a touchdown, then 3 plays later they go 80 yards down on a drive.
So
because
quickly.
The refs drove those 80 yards.
Yeah, there was partially that included. Yeah. But they do that all the time. They're like, let's just prevent a touchdown. We'll give up a 25-yard play, and then they do a couple of those, and they're already there. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But that was kind of, the refs were involved there, but I mean, they had so many chances to win, and they fucking blew it. Yeah, which is good for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I just was looking in from their side. I was like, Jesus Christ.
We were constantly giving them chances with the penalties that we were having and all that stuff.
They're giving them softball tosses on that. Now, where do you stand on the Kelly Green? Do you like the Kelly Green?
I'm rocking the old school.
Yeah. You got the logo on there, but you're not like fully decked out in all Kelly Green.
I have one jersey. It's Kelly Green, Reggie White. I only get jerseys of players after they die.
Yeah,
because
of course
it's respectful.
Well, no, it's just they fucking change teams too often. They can say some, I mean, Reggie White said some anti-Semitic stuff, but
really,
he's Reggie White. He fucking
really, I didn't know that. Does Reggie White have a checker pass?
I don't know. He's just the most religious person to ever exist ever. Like
really?
I have his autobiography. Terrible read, but like what was not Barn? It was like some bookstore when we were growing up. It's not there anymore.
Borders?
No, it's like not a chain. It was just like a regular. It was in like South Jersey. I can't remember names. But
Doesn't matter.
Brendan and I were not in any bookstores.
He was signing. Well, I went because he signed books.
That's more
there.
He signed books.
So I have two David. Prophet Muhammad, what I know, fucking some Bible verse, and then, but yeah, the whole book is he pretty much ends every paragraph, and then I pray to God.
My God,
yeah, that dude fucking loved God.
There's nothing that's going to take me out of a book more than some God talk.
But I mean, the Minister of Defense wasn't his nickname for no reason.
He was legit a minister, huh? Or aspiring, maybe he was. When did he die?
That had to be
early 2000s.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jerome Brown's the one that died in the 90s. Yeah. Reggie. Yeah. It had to be early 2000s.
I'm not sure
if even that.
Yeah.
I do like the old school jerseys, though. Like you have it for a Reggie White.
I'm a fan of the Kelly Green.
Yeah.
But I like the last week they had the Oilers uniform, which I like everything
Throwback.
90s more than today.
We were talking about that with the D-backs. Remember the D-backs, like late 90s, early 2000s jerseys where they were like a teal and purple, like pure 90s.
Cool. 90s, every sport got a fucking new teal team in the 90s.
Yeah.
The Sharks in hockey, the Marlins, the Hornets. What's the other sport? Oh, yeah, and the Jaguars. Well, the Jaguars were the teal team. Yeah, Seahawks.
They had
like a brand new team came into each league in the 90s and they all had fucking teal.
Yeah, that was the color scheme of the 90s. I don't know why it was that way. Even down to the fucking cups you got at the food court in the mall fucking were that swirl, like the teal and purple swirl on it.
Fuck yeah.
Remember those?
It's a good color.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't age well. No,
it didn't. There was a lot of horrible things said with people in those color schemes. I mean, let's be honest. Let's rattle a few of the slurs off from the 90s. What was your favorite 90s slur?
Favorite 90s slur?
Fucking tealback.
Yeah, you fucking see.
Teal head.
Yeah. That for some reason sounds like something that'll upset our viewers this month during our Native American Heritage Month. This is our special episode for Native American Heritage Month, by the way. So
I think tealhead definitely is worse to a different group of people than Native Americans.
Yeah, it just sounded like something that would fit well. I don't know. It's kind of like I often bring up, do you ever ride the Jitney in Atlantic City? Doesn't that sound like a slur?
The Jitney?
The Jitney.
Yeah, I feel like it does a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to be careful saying that.
It sounds like a body part that you don't want to get hidden.
Yeah, kind of like a funny bone type of situation.
Oh, and it looks like he went down, got hit right in the jitney.
Yeah, do a Chris Collinsworth if Reggie Bush tore his jitney.
Reggie Bush drove down the sideline, and he got drilled out of nowhere by the linebacker right in his jitney, and my God, did that make his thighs jiggle. I had so much pleasure watching him go down.
If Patrick Mahomes had thrown that to him, that never would have happened.
Look at the hands on that guy.
Love to just have those hands wrapped around my stiff.
My stiff jitney.
Yeah, see there. Yeah. Have you ever been on the Jitney though? It's a $2 shuttle in Atlantic City that takes you around. Yeah. It just always came off to me like a slur. I don't know why. But the Kelly Green, it's just people that are like just went out and just spent like $8,000 on all new Kelly Green stuff. Like I have the powder blue Phillies jerseys, but I had them for a while. Old Mike Schmitty.
Those are the goats.
Those ones are great too.
I got a powder blue Victorino jersey.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Now, I do like the throwback jerseys on players that weren't playing for the team originally. I do like that as well. Mm-hmm. Like a Michael Vick Kelly Green jersey.
Ooh.
Remember when people were... Well, actually, when Michael Vick was on the team, remember when they did those really throwback ones of the blue and yellow?
Yeah, those were kind of dog shit, though. At the time, I thought they were cool.
Those were the
40s,
jersey
right?
colors before TVs had color, though. So,
Yeah.
nobody could tell it was terrible.
Yeah. I just remember when those came out and the whole stadium, very similar to the game last night, where half the stadium is wearing those jerseys, but I can't remember the last time I saw one of that color.
Yeah, I guess they're reselling, and everyone's finally catching up to basketball, who fucking every year now they have a
New
jersey
jerseys.
they wear for 3 games, and I'm a sucker. I've bought a fucking hoodie every year.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the dimensions to wear no sleeves. I have fucking tits. I'll have like a tit popping out from the sleeve. It's fucking gross.
Well, in what context can you wear anything without sleeves as an adult man these days? You know, I'm never going to go out sleeveless.
We need bigger arms. Probably some cool tattoos. That's another Jewish thing about me. I refuse to get tattoos.
Ooh.
Also, because I can't commit to any.
You would get sick of it after a week or something?
I write jokes for my show every week, and like the ones I write Wednesday night for the next Tuesday, I fucking hate by the time that I hate everything I do 5 days later. There's no way I'll like a tattoo.
Yeah, that idea is you're gonna hate within a week.
Well, that's perfect for topical material is what I was gonna say. Because if you hate it, I mean, it could be out of the news within a few days.
I'm done with it. Exactly.
Yeah. Topical treatment. You got to bring it back.
Yeah, remember Dave was on topical treatment. Remember we did that at Fergie's. We gave it a little dry run at the
show?
That show that you guys did.
One time at Fergie's. Yeah,
that was the name of it.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of that? You think we should run it back? Do you think it had some likes?
I was the one and done.
It's the only time.
You went down in the Topical Treatment Hall of Fame, and
I was pitching it to Helium, and they were thinking about it, and I haven't reconnected with them about it, but I'm like, I do feel like there's something with the idea for that show.
I mean, how long? Because we each did what, like 3 minutes?
I think that was the issue. Like, there's a few things we wanted to tweak. I think we realized that was too long, and that Dan and I would do more like stand up in the beginning versus like the podcast aspect of it.
And a woman one, so it looked rigged, obviously.
Yeah.
Rami's very funny. Or whatever, however you fucking say her name.
Yeah.
She shows too. It's Romy. She's up in Brooklyn now. Brooklyn Romy. Yeah. I remember she won, and we had Bobby Stant on there too. We went for all the topical heavy hitters that are just pumping out shit like that. But I thought it went pretty well, and then Fergie's was like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. And because they don't need a show to...
Well, don't they have like a bartender that beats the shit out of... comics? I just
I did hear that rumor too.
Yeah, do they still do comedy when the staff is attacking people for their jokes?
Yeah, I think so.
Not a great venue for comedy.
And while we're talking about bartenders hitting comics, can we get the bartender at the tap room to just swing on Matt Persons or whatever his name is? I mean, that'd be fucking great too.
She could take him.
Aren't they dating?
Yeah.
I don't know their lives.
I think so, but sometimes it's hard to tell. But I mean, when isn't it for anybody? You know,
I don't like to get involved in people's lives.
That's the way it should be. Yeah,
exactly.
Brendan and I can't help ourselves sometimes, though.
Yeah, I mean, you said everything there. I was not involved in that at all.
Yeah,
like Brendan and I get crazy.
I just lump Brendan into all of my endeavors. Yeah. You know,
anytime Dan says something racist, he's like, "Me and Brendan are crazy." I'm like, whoa.
That's nice. That's nice to have someone to share that with. If you're the perpetrator, that's why I like. Dan, I must have ruined him at this point for just sitting 2 feet away from me or whatever. Right. I hope at least.
I think that you probably have.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a feeling of camaraderie. It's a team building exercise.
You're in the trenches together.
Yeah, social suicide.
That's how we like it.
It's like, I'll catch you. Just joking. You're an anti-Semite too.
Yeah. The classic trap.
Yeah.
It's true.
Speaking of anti-Semites,
Ooh.
how do you feel about Princess Di wearing the Kelly Green back in the day?
I don't know what she has to do with any of that.
Neither do I, but that was going to be my next question.
There's no way the royal family would let a Jew in. Look at the fucking hubbub they're making over a white-appearing black chick.
This really has become the most Jewish episode we've ever done.
But we've never had one. Maybe this is our niche.
You've
we've
had
never done
3 people on besides me, right? Guest-wise?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, not many.
Jerry, Mike, and then Drew, Boss.
No, Brian Isley.
Yeah.
Jim, Jim and Cody.
Yeah, Jim and Cody. Yeah, we've had a lot of knuckleheads on here.
Rachel.
You're our first, serious guest.
I'm the serious guest.
Yeah, you fall into that category, and we figured you'd bring to light some of these issues that we've been going over.
Okay, so
she wore Kelly Green back in the day. Now all I see is the photo of her wearing that Kelly Green.
And her limo driver was a Dallas fan.
Yeah, exactly.
So that wasn't a doctored photo of her in the she was really wearing the Eagles jacket.
I've seen it so many times.
I assumed that was photoshopped or something.
I think she was actually wearing it because it's true to the time period. I mean, it was what 96, 97?
Oh yeah, roughly? I'm just wondering why Eagles for her.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe she's just visiting the area or something.
Very well could have been. Yeah, you know how people like to pander when they're in the area. Maybe she did that. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look this up.
She kept it real. She didn't pander. That's why they fucking killed her.
Yeah, actually, that is true. I was gonna say this could be another Princess Di conspiracy that people have to get to the bottom of. Did she really wear the Kelly Green jacket? And what are your thoughts? Obviously, you're in on the royal family having her off. Tom.
Oh my. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We've been over this once before, but it's worth bringing up with other folks to get their hot take on.
That's why they're pussies now. Meghan Markle, she fucking just writes books about them and shit.
Yeah.
I just thought of a great joke. You guys ready to laugh? Princess Di, more like Princess Dead.
We're going to timestamp it and clip it with our paraglider segment, and we're going to get running to
I love good tense-based jokes.
Thank you.
Yeah, Princess Di is still topical.
Very.
So, yeah, we can still go with it.
I mean, yeah, her fucking dude just got elevated to king.
Yeah.
If that doesn't make everybody he's ever associated with newsworthy, I don't even know why the fuck he would be king.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true too. Yeah,
and he was the one that was on Epstein's island constantly?
No, that was Andrew.
Oh, gotcha.
But probably him too.
Yeah.
You don't fucking look like that and not fuck kids.
Right.
I'm sorry. Your ears must be this close to your head to not fuck kids. And
as a general rule of thumb, your ears can't look like that.
Those are kid fucking ears if I've ever seen them.
Yeah,
they do have that look. I know exactly.
Well, they're all also inbred too. That's why Meghan Markle outsider, Princess Di outsider. We need the fucking bloodline pure.
Yeah. But is it going to stop though? I mean, what's the line looking like? If it's Harry and Meghan, that's out. But then there's a couple other babies in there, right? But
there's lots of babies. I think. Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't follow it enough to know who's the next person after this old guy dies.
Wait. Which ones? There's Harry and William. Which one's the annoying? Which one's the redhead?
Harry.
Okay, so William is the next in line, right? Yeah. And he was always the next in line. I think he's the older one. Or he's bald, so I assume he's older.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really read up on my monarch status here.
I've never seen, because you should have sympathized with fucking Harry and Meghan, because they were like, cool, we're gonna distance ourselves from the family.
Yeah.
But we're also still going to, use that to leverage ourselves in the they fucking wore out the goodwill of that fucking quickly.
That's where they went wrong, is that they were like, we don't want anything to do with this, and then they just kept, South Park.
All the money.
South Park absolutely nailed it, where they went on the privacy tour, and they're like, we want our privacy.
Yeah. Oh, that was so fucking good.
So funny.
Yeah. No, they nailed that one, and it's, I think Princess Di had a really good Got Milk commercial, if you remember, back in the late 90s.
No one remembers that.
Nobody remembers the Got Milk posters? And
I know the
I remember the commercials.
Did they do individual things, or did they all just take a picture with a milk mustache?
No, all the milk mustache pictures. Yeah.
And hers was better because she's hotter?
Yeah, she had a solid one. That fucking dude that she had, it really, beat out a lot of the others that I had posters of in my middle school growing up. That was nice.
Who else was it? Fucking Magic Shack?
Venus Williams had a good one. Lisa Leslie of the Los Angeles Sparks.
Was it?
Or were you waiting for one of us to jump in?
Yeah, to read her sparks.
Oh man!
Yeah, I mean, she averaged 18 points a game over a 10-year career. Let's be honest here. But yeah.
Well, that's why after they added the 5-point line to the WNBA game,
and they were still playing with the red, white, and blue balls at that point. Do they still play with that in the WNBA?
How the fuck would I know?
Yeah, never seen it. It's been a while since I've caught a game.
Yeah,
I know the Aces won the most recent championship.
I couldn't tell you one team name.
the Aces. What city are they from?
Las Vegas, which
that's nice.
Because my previous podcast was the Rank Bank, which we started. It was a pandemic thing, and we were just like, okay, because we got the Kraken and the football team in the same week, and then I was like to my buddy, hey, let's do a thing where we rank all the team names in sports, and then the pandemic didn't stop, so I was like, let's do the WNBA now too, and Las Vegas Aces was my number one.
Hell yeah, that's actually really nice in there. Now, if
everything else is just a version of the man team, but dumber.
Yeah.
Now, if Philadelphia had a WNBA team, what would they be named?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
First of all, I have to confirm in my head that they don't have a WNBA team.
If they did, I would sure know about it. But they do not. I actually talked about this with Jeff and Rustard Wright, and I was thinking they could be named the Sexy Betsies for Betsy Ross.
Maybe the fentanyl fighters?
Yeah, you got to have fentanyl in there. Betsy Ross on fentanyl. I don't know. What do you think?
These are all good suggestions. I don't have a better one off the top of my head right now.
You give it a think, and you say it on the live podcast you do tomorrow, and we'll
well, that's my plan. I was going to just throw a bunch of shit out on this one, and then since mine comes out before, just use the good stuff there.
Oh, fuck. We could do a complete... You're going to just tomorrow go live and just go right from everything from world conflicts into talks about Princess Di, got milk.
That was a world conflict.
Princess Di?
We never got past world conflicts this week.
No, we haven't. This whole episode is just world conflicts. We can talk about South Jersey specific conflicts. I have a few news articles we can go into.
Bring them up.
Let's bring it in here.
Is this a feature?
Yeah, it is. We go over some local news. People really tune in for the local news aspect. They kind of breeze by any of us just shooting the shit, and then they get right down to the hard facts. We've covered the Bob Menendez trial a lot. Now Governor Murphy we talked about. How about this one? This one you might have seen. A custodian did vile things to kids' food, cops say. A few hiring requirements exist for New Jersey school workers. A janitor in Vineland was caught on camera jerking off in a school and touching himself with food in the cafeteria, and then they went into what actually it takes to be hired in school districts in New Jersey.
And those kids ate that food.
I don't know. They didn't really say specifically, but he videoed himself to share it online. People were upset about it, shared it with the school district.
Oh, so he wanted to get caught. He videoed himself and he threw it out there and was like,
did he? Who's watching a fucking janitor's Instagram?
Oh, yeah, no, it was on Telegram actually.
Is that a different social?
That's like a Truth Social off the grid type of social media presence. I think he was arrested for a multitude of charges, but he was rubbing his genitals on food, performing sex acts on library furniture, and videoed himself to share online. And then people reported him when they saw it online. But they said that basically to be
library. It's like the GUI decimal system.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was fishing for. Now, he, let's see. I was trying to get to the point of where he said exactly what furniture in the library he was performing sex acts on. He was doing things that would endanger the well-being of students, is basically what it came down to. Multiple pieces of bread to wipe on his penis, as well as spitting on food.
Well, it's a good absorbent.
That's what we call the old cock sandwich.
Well,
thank you, guys.
And he was seen masturbating and urinating on pillows and in kitchen bowls. So all of this basically comes down to them asking the question, how did he get hired by a school district?
How do you have the time to be cranking off that much during work hours?
Yeah. How are you doing your job as a janitor of just very lightly just pushing a broom around the hallways when you can go in and start doing this stuff in a library? And why aren't there kids in the library? I guess it was after dark. Oh, yeah, it's like a school district after dark. This is what's going on in there. A dimly lit hallway, and you have a guy at the end doing this.
Man.
Well, I assume he didn't say all this stuff in the interview.
How would you be able to detect this in somebody? Because all they do, which they said, is that they run a criminal background check. If that comes back clean, you're in. So
you're in.
I guarantee you, though, if you look up this guy, he had some crimes before this. This is definitely not his first offense.
He was 25 years old too. So.
So he might have done it as a kid. Before it was put on his permanent record.
Right. Maybe as a minor, as a young minor.
Now I could see it being like an older guy. It's just like, hey, you kids that put everything on social media, and then the one time he dips his toe in it, he gets fucked. Yeah.
That's even weirder as a 25-year-old dude to be doing that stuff.
Yeah, and
you assume it's a creepy old man. Never
School
been
shouldn't hire people that are 20. Like those are all the teachers that sleep with the students. The 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
Just fucking don't put people in schools till they're in their 60s.
Yeah. Stop putting teachers in schools that are that close in age with the students they're teaching.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this actually has an advocacy group calling for an independent investigation. There is an advocacy group in the state of New Jersey for janitors that jerk off on bread. Wow. We are against janitors and custodians that touch their genitals with food in school cafeterias. So
I usually don't get political, but I would stand for that.
Yeah, me and Brendan are hard on this stance. I'm throwing Brendan into this stance.
Let's go to the next meeting.
Yeah, to the next school board meeting.
We are against.
Although,
janitors jerking off in sandwiches.
Now, where this throws me off is that the advocacy group said the incident is deplorable, which appears to have been caused by an employee of the district. The Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey said. Well, there's been a lot thrown at us here.
Wait, the what?
So the Puerto Ricans are they're doing because the guy was Puerto Rican or they're Puerto Rican.
No, this guy was Italian. Can you believe that?
I can.
Wait, listen to this guy's name. I'm sorry to dox you, buddy, but you're all over the news to begin with. His name was Giovanni Impellizzeri.
Wow.
So he's fresh off the boat. Yeah.
25 of Vineland. Yeah, he was charged with all these things. And the Puerto Rican group for, let me get the name of this.
Whoa, again. That wasn't gravy. Come on.
The Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey. That's a mouthful. Why the Puerto Rican Advocacy Group got involved?
Wait, what's the whole... I'm trying to see if it's an acronym.
The Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey.
PRAC of...
Yeah.
Okay.
It lines up.
Packages.
Oh, maybe because the latest U.S. Census data indicates 6% of residents in the town were born outside the U.S. and 18% identify as Hispanic or Latino. So I guess that's why they got involved. It's not really specific to Puerto Rico, but I mean, all right, sure.
I didn't know you could identify as an... I thought it was just what you were.
Yeah. Oh, wait, and here's the furniture that it was. He was spraying bleach in a large container of cucumbers. Honestly, I'm not a fan of cucumbers. I don't have anything against that.
If that makes them taste more like pickles,
yeah,
I'm all for it.
I like a good cucumbered pickle.
Yeah.
He was
what?
He was spitting on utensils, rubbed his genitals on utensils as well, which doesn't sound very... I wouldn't want to rub a fork on my scrotum.
Backside, definitely. Not.
Yeah, it's like a cone.
I mean... Yeah, so it's like the arch is leaning into you. Like, it's more fun. Yeah, probably.
Well,
I'll go home and test it out tonight.
Yeah. And test this one out too, because this one you can see where this is going. In the library, he opened up a beanbag chair, and you can guess what he did with that.
He rubbed his beanbag on it.
Yeah,
come on.
I mean, at this point, no one actually enjoys sitting on a beanbag chair, so I feel like that's probably the best usage for a beanbag chair.
It would be, yeah.
They're like cool looking, but like they like have this whole I'm relaxed, but they're very uncomfortable. I don't know.
If you're an adult with a beanbag chair, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, unless you're fucking it. You're better as an adult with a beanbag chair. You're more normal for fucking it than sitting on it. Yeah, I'll say that much.
Yeah, I've never come across a beanbag chair in a basement that wasn't next to a lava lamp. You know. Yeah, so you're looking around. There isn't any down here, but now I feel the need to get one.
I actually kind of wonder. I was just thinking about what it'd be like to stick your dick in a lava lamp.
Well, I think there might be one for sale on Facebook Marketplace in Vineland. If you want to go down there, it's like, hey, free beanbag chair.
Because it's not real lava. It's not going to burn your dick off, is it?
I don't know. What's in a lava lamp?
Lava. I think.
I don't want to stick my because that sounds it looks like something but you can't tell people I stuck my dick in lava. You're fucking insane. Right. But I feel like saying you stuck your dick in a lava lamp sounds less insane.
Yeah, because
But lava's hot, lamps are hot. Why wouldn't a lava lamp be hot? But still,
they're not even hot.
I don't want to fuck a regular lamp.
Yeah. These lights, I wouldn't want to stick my dick anywhere due south of those.
No.
What are we talking about?
I feel like we all just like.
What are we talking
Did
about?
we take acid before this? Did I dose you guys in your? I don't know. You had a what was
Yeah,
that?
Rachel made that, so she might have slipped me something.
Yeah, she very well might have. I don't know. Usually we do have an open mic slander portion of the show. Is there anybody you want to slanderize on here?
Slanderize?
Yeah.
You act like I stay after my sets.
Anybody?
I always wait till
great?
don't know that comic's name, and then just fucking dart out the door. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel rude about, like, if I don't know your name, that means you're beneath me, and I will not dignify myself by watching your set.
Of course.
How about, let me get your thoughts on local cokehead Otis Timlin. What are your thoughts on that?
I love
guy?
Otis.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, do you...
Sounds like Dan had some thoughts going into that one.
Yeah,
He's an interesting combination of things.
differently raced and racist.
Yeah.
It's great. Because he's half black, half Syrian, but he could be a whole bunch of things just from the eyeball test, and he takes advantage of that knowledge and insults everybody.
Yeah.
Now, upon first glance of this feller, what did you suspect that he was? Complex stuff.
Some sort of Hispanic.
Yeah, he does have that too. Yeah, all right. Moving right along here. Let's get into...
Have you had him on?
No, we have not. No.
Oh, he just started a new podcast with Luke Kincaid, too.
Oh,
so you
shit.
could get them both on.
Holy hell.
You guys could do your little double date thing.
Let's see if we could find a couch for those two to sit on together. Yeah, that'd be great. Luke might bust his fucking knees coming down here.
But they're already busted.
Yeah. Coming down to our next article here as well. A Long Island, New York bus driver was caught drinking on the job, and she said that she didn't know White Claw had alcohol in it, and she's not facing charges now.
That's all you got to say?
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Wow. So if I get pulled over for a DUI, I go, Your Honor, or officer.
When you get pulled over for a DUI.
When I get pulled over for a DUI, I go, Officer, I did not know Miller Lite was alcoholic.
Yeah. Hey, I did not know when I was just pounding 12 White Claws back at the dive bar. I didn't know they had alcohol in them. Now I gotta get on my afternoon run for the kids.
I feel more gay than drunk when I drink that many White Claws.
Oh, yeah, you develop a lisp a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like if you smoke marijuana, you get like a little bit of a cotton mouth, but if you drink White Claws, it just starts getting a little silly.
Yeah, my driving was impaired because I kept grabbing a guy's dick instead of the gear.
You hate when that happens.
Yeah. Especially if you're an Uber driver. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Depends who you pick up. But if I'm ever...
If it's a Kelsey... But if it's one of those lesser Kemsworths, yeah.
Fuck that. You know what a dick feels like that's going to win a Super Bowl, right? Yeah. It's got a couple calluses on it.
3 in the past 6 years.
I honestly didn't know that driving drunk was illegal on Long Island. That was news to me to begin with.
Does New York traffic even move? That's like the best place to be a drunk driver.
Yeah. I've seen many guys get caught in New York traffic, just like on the Bronx Expressway, pull over to the side, bust out a grill and a cooler. Yeah.
You can't get pulled over in New York. That's the best part.
Yeah, so that's why I'm wondering how this lady getting pulled over at a school bus must look amazing, though.
Yeah. Long Island's a different breed.
It is. That's why I was surprised to hear this. She's been a school bus driver for 15 years, got fired, but isn't facing charges. The cops believed her because she was crying. She said, I couldn't have more tears. It was an honest mistake.
Yeah. So a white woman crying isn't a sign of being drunk anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. They can turn that on like, flip of a switch.
That's what they do. That's their drunk identifier.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a last article for you as well. You might have heard about this guy. He won a $22 million lottery, but he didn't tell his kids because he didn't want them, quote, to become waiters. So, interesting thought process by this guy.
Wait, hang on a second. He won money?
Yes.
And didn't tell his kids because he didn't want them to become waiters?
Yeah, he said
so they wouldn't go to school or something because, like, they would just...
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you become... Because...
Watch his kids still end up becoming waiters.
I do. I as a rebellious thing at this point.
I thought that you were gonna say he won all the money, but he didn't tell them because he wants them to wait tables and like learn.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. This guy, he basically said, he was still anonymous, so there's some kids out there who might have heard this guy on a podcast talking about it. He called into like a financial podcast and let all this out there. He said that my wife and I made the conscious decision to keep it under wraps. We haven't even told our 2 teenage children. We don't want them to grow up to be waiters, waiting for us to die so they can get our money.
Oh, waiters is that.
Well, I took it initially until I just read this, waiting till we die to get our money. This guy was sitting in the pocket holding on to that one.
Right.
But growing up to be waiters.
make any sense.
Be action. Fucking
Trust
kill
fund
your
babies.
parents.
Yeah. Yeah, proactive.
Yeah. Now, if you won a lottery, would you tell anybody? Either of you? I mean, you have a wife and a kid.
I have no one.
Would you tell your mother that you won the lottery?
Yeah.
Did you buy her a car?
No. She fucking doesn't. My mom, she's not a flashy person. She has a fucking car. She's happy with that car. It works. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't think she'd want an upgrade, possibly, if you won $224 million?
I would get her something nice, but not a car, probably. She
Right.
doesn't, she doesn't enjoy.
Doesn't care about cars.
Or just, anything that, like, shows off any kind of luxury. She's a down-to-earth woman. You've met her.
Yeah. Yeah. I've met her. I've heard her on the phone in the car, too. When you called
Oh,
her
that's
that
right.
one
We
night.
called her at 3 a.m.
Yeah. We were on the way.
When we were blacked out in Maryland?
Yeah.
I was at that gig.
Wait, you were?
No, you weren't.
Wait, but
I told you about it.
No, I
probably.
thought that
we
we did a gig in Maryland, but did I just drive separately or something?
I've only driven with him, Rob Stant, and Mike Britt.
Yeah, you weren't on that one.
We did, but
When were we in Maryland?
We did one in Maryland. It was me, you, Tyler Wolf, and I think Rob Stant too.
I don't remember. I don't know if I was there.
I don't recall. You
I
went
thought
with
you were
me
there,
and
too.
Tyler Wolf to Maryland. We did that show in Maryland, but I also did the same place with Dave, Mike Britt, and Rob Stant.
Yeah.
I might have just told you about that
Yeah.
when we were coming back.
Where I was viciously attacked.
Where Dave was attacked in a bar. This was amazing. We did this show, and it was a fantastic show. The people there have never seen comedy before, and they were on fire the entire night. And it was like they're 1 or 2 times a year they get to see a comedy show, and they were just fucking letting it all out. But we go to a bar afterwards. You want to tell your side of the story, Dave? Mine's awfully biased.
Yeah, I don't really even have a side of this. This dude just fucking loaded me up with shots. Mm-hmm. And we were like casually talking.
At the local watering hole,
Yeah.
folks.
Started
And then
making out.
we started, a little bit. Sturdy tongue. And we were leaving, we were walking out. It was just normal conversation, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dude fucking just turned around and shoved me. And I flew back into a table, knocked like 9 glasses off of it.
Wow.
The bar closed at this point. They were
Yeah.
like, all right, we're closed. Everyone get the fuck out. But then I saw...
And everyone jumped in the middle. And I wasn't even to do anything. Like, okay, that happened. I'm just confused. His girlfriend was like, stop it. Fucking stop it.
Yeah. They pushed us all outside, which was hilarious because,
Wow.
this guy just clearly, he shoved you in the back, too, right?
No, he turned around. So it was like,
And he just
just
shoved
out
you.
of the blue. Yeah.
And
There's
he-
no
like,
block in the back. He got you from the front.
Yeah,
That's true.
It was a legal block, but it was just like, why do that? And he shoved them into a table because clearly it was caught off guard.
Yeah, I'm very meek. I would fly. I fly far regardless of if I see it or not.
But then
Right.
they pushed us all outside of this small little bar, and it's like, okay, well now everybody that was just like getting into this scuffle is now standing on top of one another outside.
Yeah.
This guy's girlfriend had to drag him into an F-150 and drive away. Like there was nobody at that place that was legal driving limit at that point.
Oh man, they got us fucked up. We didn't pay for shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a fucking insane time. But yeah, Dave got into a bar fight in Maryland.
Some of those road trips that they're so wild like that, but they wind up being funny stories.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious that time. Yeah.
Of course, that's all the fucking Booker hears about. Even though I fucking killed that show, but whatever.
Dave fought a guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm a troublemaker. When
Yeah.
When you are.
Yeah. No, I forget how we got on the topic of that. Oh, we were talking about driving to a gig. I talked to you called your mom at 2 a.m. on the way back, and she answered.
Yeah.
That's what was
For,
great.
what was this, a booty call or?
No, I forget what came up. Oh, she knew Mike Britt.
well,
from-
she watched Kimmy Schmidt, and I was like, hey,
that's right.
hey, you know how that intro has a black dude in it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like here he is.
I mean, none of us were in the state of mind that was like, trying to look at
She said she was asleep, but she's awake a lot. Like because she's only like recently into streaming, and now she just fucking stays up all night binging shows. But this wasn't one of those nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck. We have those parents that are just streaming everything. My mom does the same thing.
I got her a Roku and ruined her life.
Oh.
I mean, more than I did as just being her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the real killer.
No,
Yeah, Roku put it over the top.
now, since we are the Bad Boy program, how about you give us a look into the inside of young Dave? What was a bad boy move that you did growing up that you got in trouble for? Did you ever get suspended from school? I mean, what was it?
I got No, I had great attendance. Fucking
You never played hooky? What's the?
oh yeah. Once I got a car, I fucking
Once you got like a used Elantra.
I worked at the Lowe's Theater, so there's times when I was just like, I just want to. I can go see it.
Excuse me.
I can go see a movie for free. Oh, Gesundheit, right? I forgot manners. Oh, bad boy Dave.
Oh, so working at a movie theater though, did you ever like give a guy like a bucket of popcorn with a hole pre-cut on the bottom of it? Or that's what I would do there. But you snuck into.
I let everybody in for free. If I was doing the ticket ripping, people were like, "Hey, I was just," and I knew they weren't, but I was like, "Kudos for trying."
Yeah,
and like there weren't, the preset seats. I'd be, hey. You kids, they'll card you for this rated R movie. I'll give you one to the PG movie right next door. Just go into the theater next to it.
Oh, so you didn't give a okay, yeah. So
I was a man of the people. I fucking knew we were gouging people on popcorn prices.
Yes. It's good to know that there are good people that work at movie theaters.
True, yeah.
You guys are not all in on the scheme.
And I believe statute of limitations is well past, so I can... Yeah.
They're not going to come back and get you for letting some underage kids in a movie. Did they ever kick somebody out for realizing they went into a different movie that they didn't buy a ticket for?
I never... Only talkers, which is good. I'm okay. Fucking respect the theater.
Totally.
I hear fucking stories like that dude in Florida that shot a guy for being on his phone, and I was just like, shouldn't have been on his phone.
Everybody sides with the guy that shoots the talker.
Exactly.
You can really sympathize with that guy.
How do you think that situation could escalate? Was there any...
he found a way to not make it escalate.
Turn around, shut the fuck up, or I'm going to shoot you with the... and then I guess he didn't shut the fuck up.
Didn't, yeah.
That was the worst way to see 50 Shades of Grey.
I know, the cops are questioning me while I have this belt around my neck.
Yeah. You're like, I stopped in. Turns out I was in the wrong movie. Anyways, I don't know how I got in there. But yeah, this guy shot a dude.
And I agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie in theaters that you didn't want to be seen in the theater for? Like me and my one buddy went to go see House Bunny in theaters. You remember that?
I liked the House Bunny.
I liked that movie too, but we went.
Is hilarious.
Now you can watch shitty movies in the comfort of your own dark basement
Right.
and nobody knows. But back in the day, if there's some police interactions and you get seen walking out of the theater of whatever the fuck, I don't know.
I employ something called the movie beard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have like a lady friend that if I like Barbie movie I saw with
I
a
thought you were saying you put on a fake beard.
I was going to say you dress up like one of your neighbors and you put on some beard and sideburns.
Yeah, because going to the Barbie movie in a trench coat and your face covered up, that's the real way to go do that. Yeah.
I'll have one adult ticket, please.
Yeah, when I wanted to see Pitch Perfect 2 because I loved Pitch Perfect 1 so much. Movie beard. Disappointing movie, by the way.
Damn. So do you have various side movie chicks, or do you use the same woman for all of these?
I'm on one right now, but I've had others in the past. Yeah.
And it's purely platonic. Is that the word for that? Just a friend? There's no,
I have lots of female friends that.
Nice.
But I don't want my default setting is alone. That's how I prefer. That's what I want to be at the end of the day. I don't want to.
I'm like Jesus. I mean, I'm so envious of that lifestyle. You met that woman upstairs. Oh my God,
she was delightful.
I should definitely talk to her about having a nice lady that I could go to the movies with, though. I got
you both seem like guys that would prefer to be alone.
Sometimes, I'm
the only one that fucking fully invested though. Like I was like, society. Oh. Have grandchildren? No, fuck you. I'm gonna.
You're not gonna go knock some broad up or something.
She got him with the other kid. So fuck that noise.
Beautiful. Yeah, already knocked him out. Already got it done.
You already got
exactly. Yeah.
You knocked out multiple steps real quick.
You're just counting down till their self-sufficientness or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, and then I'm out.
And
then I am out.
And you're done. What is it, 18 years? Or do you think he's going to be a 15-year guy?
If I can get him up to speed within 14 or 15.
So you're going to be a really involved dad, pushing education, doing everything to get him self-sufficient by the age of 15. It's like getting a kid ready to get into college early type of thing.
Yeah, he's going to be like Jaden Smith. I'm going to get him in some, I'm going to get him as successful as me. He's going to earn it himself.
Yeah.
And then he's going to live a long, happy life.
I think once they can shit on their own and pour their own cereal in the morning, you can go on autopilot pretty much right after that.
Yeah, I'm banking on that. So let's hope.
So let's get a little
4 years. When can kids pour their own cereal? 4?
Depends. You have normal kids. You have kids like Dan. It's like
he still can't. Yeah.
No.
He just the fucking box. Yeah, there's Cheerios everywhere.
I still need my mother's help cutting my Cheerios. Yeah. So now what I'm often asking the same questions. Like somebody will say like one of like Rachel's friends' kids or something will start talking at a certain age, and you're like, wow, that's early. I was like, I couldn't tell you what age you're expected to start talking. So like,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jack's 7 months. He's certainly not talking yet, which I think is normal.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But yeah, I don't know when they start to do that.
Is he walking yet? Is that 1 year?
I don't know when. Yeah, I don't know. This is all new for me. It's the first child I've had.
Yeah, you still can't like. The talking's not even that, like, you can't have a cognizant conversation with them for, like, they say their first word. You're still 5 years away from having anything resembling a conversation you can enjoy. On a personal level. Yeah. I mean, I know you'll be like, oh my God, this is such a moment for me. But like if I came over and like, hey, can you want, like, I'd hate it. I'd fucking hate every word they said.
Right.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah, I get it.
I remember one of Rachel's nieces had to come over, and I didn't know she was at that age where it wasn't like conversational, but like sort of. But I would just talk to her, and I would just rattle off conspiracy theories to her. She'd just smile and nod and start laughing and stuff. I was like, oh, this is fucking easy.
You're getting nothing from that. You get nothing from that.
Yeah.
But I could just let it all out, But
so you like that you can say without impunity.
Exactly. Yeah.
I need to know what I'm saying is coming across.
You need to know that it sticks, right? That it's resonating.
I only speak when it's important, and God damn it, it needs to be important to you too.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything else you need to get off your chest that's rather important while we're speaking?
No,
nothing at all.
Because it's not important.
No. I mean, what is these days in South Jersey? I mean, I can't think of any. I don't know.
Literally nothing.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot really of importance to discuss.
It's true.
In this state. Yeah.
Now I'm just in the mood for some janitor bread. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, might go get a school lunch tomorrow. Going out. Gonna go out for lunch. You got $3?
I scratch my balls with a fork. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if I showed up to a school and said, "Hey, I heard there's some piston bread here," people would look at me like I'm the one that did it. Though. Yeah,
it's like I didn't do it. I'm merely just talking about it.
I have the look. I get it.
You spill your drink, they're like, "Don't worry, we got Giovanni to come clean it up." Oh no,
Giovanni and Puricelli. I mean, Jesus, what a
Giovanni and Puricelli.
Yeah.
I know. I just hear the fucking mandolin music while he's pissing on a fucking.
That or that fucking pizza song. What is it? When your eyes
that's Amore.
That's Amore.
Dan has very good melody.
I have a very good melodic voice.
Can't even say the word. That's how good it is with melody.
Very good melody. You can name any song, whether it's classic rock to opera. I'll nail the hook, the chorus. Yeah.
Forgive me if I don't.
Was that a song? I can do that one.
Name a song.
Name a song. Oh yeah. I don't know if he could. Brendan was hitting.
Never heard music. Don't know a song.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Not familiar with this art form.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take the first at least 10 minutes of our conversation here and just put that into the dark web, and we might get the cutout of the Amen singing in the beginning, but there was a very nice tune.
Yeah.
That we belted out of there.
Amen. Amen.
I love men. Yeah.
I'm converted.
There we go. That's the perfect way to cap this episode off. What else do you got for us, Davey Prims?
Well, then it wouldn't be the perfect way to cap it off. Watch the Weekday. Watch the Weekday comics on YouTube. Follow us. The Weekday. We're getting so close to 500 followers, and
we're cooking.
I want to get rejected for monetization. I want to be able to click on that monetization link to get rejected later. But right now, it's just gray. I want to be able to click on it, though.
Yeah.
You want to click on it for some person at YouTube in Palo Alto to be like, what the fuck are we monetizing?
Exactly. Yeah, so follow us there.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And I'll say my upcoming shows there when I have thought about it.
Yeah, they go live every Tuesday night?
Live every Tuesday, yes.
Evening.
Tuesday.
And you can listen to the next day if you don't want to look at us, but you should look at us. Sometimes we're a visual medium.
So you have a visual out on the YouTubes and you got some audio platforms as well.
Oh, yeah. I even bought like a dry erase board, and we had used it once and forgot about it.
We put it on the dry erase.
So we could do graphs and charts because I'm a very mathematical person.
There we go.
Yeah.
But we haven't used it at all.
There we go.
Find a use for that bad boy. I'll have a good whiteboard.
I like a good pie chart. Yeah.
Yeah, make one up.
I did a pie chart on. Yeah, and it was nice.
What was the pie chart you did?
It was a cream pie chart.
Yeah. It was what people mistake romantic love for, because I believe romantic love doesn't exist.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So what took up the majority of that pie chart?
Societal brainwashing.
Fuck. I can't even disagree with that.
Yeah, that's what rom-coms have done to us.
That's true.
It is. That's what that
Brainwashed
shows,
us.
like the Bachelor and the Bachelorette and the Golden Bachelor and
That's right.
every single one of those below deck. Yeah. What can you do?
Is that a love show? I thought that was just about some whores on a boat.
They turn into
Basically,
that.
okay.
Yeah, it turns into just whores on a boat. Every reality show.
Who's on a boat?
Yeah. So what do you got, Brent Dog?
What do I got? I have New York Comedy Club Stamford location, Stamford, Connecticut this Wednesday. Check it out if you're in Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then post-game comedy show with the That Rocks podcast boys.
Oh, yeah.
Mikey Persons, Jerry Montague, this Saturday at Helium. Come out. We want to sell that bitch out. It'll be fun.
That's a nooner, isn't it? Oh, no, it's a 4:30.
No, it's 4 p.m., I think.
4 p.m.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, nice. 4
That's
p.m.
it.
on a nice. Yeah. You and I will be in Delco on Sunday the 12th as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sunday the 12th, little Delco dinner show. Then nightcap the 16th, and then somewhere in Tom's River with Jimbo Slice on the 18th. So we'll see what's cooking. Got some moose shows coming up as well. Have you on a moose show, Dave? I don't think so.
Well,
a moose or an Elks Lodge?
Oh, God fucking hope not.
Oh, well, we're going to throw you up there, dude. You're headlining in a couple months. You better get ready.
I say intelligent things, and those people you have to dumb it down so fucking much for those people.
They'd be like, you said a whole what?
I fucking I fucking bombed at the last, and then a dude came out and broke out a puppet, and like,
Where was that? You did one before, and that's what happened?
I've done a few, but yeah, they are so fucking stupid there.
It's the lowest common denominators of society, and we've found a niche in the market.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we'll catch you guys next time. Amen, amen, amen. We'll see you next time.